everyone, and welcome to another MBS Highway Live webinar. I'm one of your hosts, Megan Anderson, along with Barry Habib. And today's guest, he is a mortgage industry veteran with over 2 decades of experience. He rose from a telemarketing role, believe it or not, to become a top-ranked loan officer in the nation, overseeing over $1 billion in personal production loan volume in the last decade. He's also the co-founder of Growth Only Coaching, and today he's going to be breaking down what we can do right now to increase our income in today's marketplace. He's also going to be discussing why the modern loan officer today needs to be seen before they are known, liked, and trusted. So without further ado, join me in welcoming Amir Syed and Rawel. And I cannot say her last name, I'm sorry.
Irfan, Irfan.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Welcome, welcome. We are glad you're here.
Thank you. We're honored to be here, Uncle Barry. You know, it's with the GOAT, baby. I'm here with the GOAT. That was an amazing introduction. I feel like I need that more in my life, Megan.
Good. I love
that. Megan is an amazing, amazing host.
Yes, we are very excited. Everyone has been very eager to be on this call and learn, what can I be doing right now?
Yeah, I mean, man, this is one heck of a time right now. But well, first and foremost, Megan, you always bring the energy, and anyone that brings great enthusiasm and energy at a time like this, I respect them a lot, because that's the only thing you can control is your passion. And whenever I interact with you, it's like you bring it. And Barry, I call you Uncle Barry because you remind me of all my Middle Eastern uncles, man. You look good, smell good. You're so rico suave always, and you always give me your time. Whenever I call you, you pick up, and I ask you for advice. It's awesome, man. And so I said, hey, would you have me on one of these? You're like, I'd love to have you. And so the message here is, I want everyone when they're here just to take tons of notes when you're with me, okay? Because I have a lot of isms, and one of them is being shy is expensive, okay? You cannot be shy in life. Like how I got my wife, I have no business married to the woman I'm married to, is because I was scared, but I wasn't shy. I asked her out, so she finally went out with me, and it was one of the greatest decisions, one of the best things that ever happened to me in my life. And so if you don't ask, you don't get, but you have to know that you got to put deposits in the well first before you could take a withdrawal, right? So there's ATMs, right? Automated teller machine. Well, you got to do the ATM to get the cash out the ATM. You got to do the actions that matter to be able to get the money out the ATM. And so when I called Barry, I said, will you give me this opportunity? He goes, I'd love to. If I didn't ask, I wouldn't be here. Then who knows where the opportunities would come from this call, right? So that is a big message that I'm going to have for people today, is that, today, I really want to get your guys' mind reprogrammed. So much so that it's going to make you a little uncomfortable to do the things that I'm going to encourage you to do. But I promise you, if you do one or two things, you're going to set yourself up for what I believe is going to be one of the greatest housing runs we've ever seen. Now, Barry's the data guy. You understand? I take his data and I just put some Hollywood on it, and I get really, really just charged up around it. But I think this will position all of you guys to be really, really successful as we head into 2024, 25, 26, 27, 28, and beyond, where you don't have to beg for business from real estate agents anymore, right? You can be eyeball to eyeball with them. So, Megan, you tell me, is it, you guys always let me free flow. Am I allowed to free flow, share my screen, and then what is my hard stop with you guys?
Well, that's the idea. That's the idea is we want you to teach and to coach. Megan and I will jump in. And when we want to kind of focus or highlight on something, we'll jump in. We're not shy, but we want to give you the floor and allow you to teach. So far, we're up to 700 on our way up. Hardworking mortgage professionals. Look, this is a tough environment. Hey, I'm going to share something with you guys. Before you go, I want to preface this, Amir, and I think you'll enjoy this as well. I'm going to take 1 minute and just show people something, because I think you're all going to appreciate this. So we know 2023 was a tough year. Let me just show you how tough a year it was, and why it's so important to be coached, why it's so important to understand how you can take advantage of opportunities that exist. So data is really important. And everybody says they've got data, this and that. There's this many LOs. This is tough science. We at Highway, I think we have the very best data. I mean, we've spent millions and millions of dollars. We've spent more than anybody on gathering it, and we have the best data. So what I'm going to share with you is some inside baseball here. So here we go. Okay, I'm prepared to share these numbers with you. So let's take a quick look. And what you see here is the 2023 loan officer population. Now, it's bullshit if people say licenses, because why is licenses a bullshit statistic? Because one, it doesn't count anybody who works at a bank, and number two, or credit union, and number two, you could have a license, but if you don't do a loan, are you a loan officer? So this is the qualifier is you had to have closed one or more loans in 2023. That's our qualification that you were a loan officer. The existing group in 2023 was 280,000. There were 39,000 brave new souls that decided to enter the mortgage business in 2023, putting 319,000 people in. Now, you could all take a guess. You want to put it in the chat? How many remain right now? Well, let me give you the qualifier. So you guys put it in the chat window. But here's the qualifier for your guess. 1 second here before you pop them in. The qualification is that they have had to have closed one loan in the last 90 days. Now, I know that's a pretty liberal qualification. We're being pretty easy there, but put it this way. If you haven't closed a loan in 90 days, you can call yourself a loan officer. You could have a license, but you're not really a loan officer. So that's the qualification. How many of the 319,000 are left today? Pop them in the chat. Some good guesses here. Some very, very good guesses. All right, here's your answer, everybody. Here it comes. You ready? Here we go. 123,000. That means 61% attrition. It is shocking. And that's why I'm so proud of you, because you have made it to the next round. It's kind of like Squid Games, you know? In Squid Games, they go, oh, congratulations, you've made it to the next round. Well, congratulations, you have made it to the next round. That's why we have Amir here, because we want to ensure that not only do you make it to the next round, again, that you flourish. But here's the catch, team, is that your competition is now tougher. So you are going to be going up head to head against more stiff competition. Let me show you one last thing, and then I'm turning it over to you, Amir. I just want to set the stage for you, brother. So I want to show you numbers on production, because people say, oh, they do this, they do that. There's no bullshitting us. We know every single originator's production. We know every single realtor's production. We have it all. So let me show you this, because I think these numbers will shock you. Total loans in 2023. The test of 2 loans, not per month, 2 loans for the year. 92% of LOs did it. 8% failed to do 2 loans for the year. 8% did not do 2 loans. That means it did 1 loan in 2023. Yes, it was a brutal year. How about 1 loan a month? 12 loans for the year? Just a little more than half did 12 loans for the year. 44% failed that test. 2 loans a month? If you did 2 loans a month, you're in rarefied air. You're in the top third of originators. 66, 2/3 did not do 2 loans a month. 3 loans a month, you could see the numbers. 4 loans, 5 loans a month, you're in the top roughly 10% if you do 5 loans a month. 10 loans a month, you're in the top 3%. And if you want to get into the top 1% in the United States of originators, you have to do 15 loans a month. So these are the statistics. And I set the table for Amir with this because thanks to his coaching, his teammate, his individuals that he's working with are crushing it. And that's why we wanted to bring him here. And that's it, brother. Take off from here. I'm taking a back seat. It's all yours.
Oh, Barry, appreciate that, man. That's you always bring such great stats, man. Like you always say data over drama, facts over feelings, right? And so seeing that, it's an amazing exclusive group that we're in. So guys, I'm honored to be here. Many of you know my story. I'm a kid that doesn't come from much. My family immigrated here. I grew up in a 500 square foot apartment. My mom couldn't get a job at McDonald's. My dad was a shoe salesman, and English is my second language. And so, you know, knowing I've been in this game for 20 years and how great it's been to me, I'm so excited to be in the trenches with you guys. I'm a cold caller to baller, as someone said the other day. I've made over 100,000 cold calls as a telemarketer to start my career. And I got something really good in store for you guys. So listen, I want your undivided attention. I want your full focus, because I promise you, if you have not experienced me, I'm a man with no fluff, all stuff. I'm a man of high specificity because I'm in the trenches. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys the goods. A wise man told me, give away so much that you feel uncomfortable. I got a lot of people paying for some of this stuff and investing in it. But you know what? I feel real good. I want to just give you to you all, right? You guys are going to get a lot of tactics today. So let me share my screen. I'm going to start the slideshow, okay? And we're going to break some stuff down. So the modern loan advisor, okay? I'm going to fly through some of this. It's a very big, near and dear topic to me. So if you guys want to also connect with me on social, I drop gems every day on IG. Today, I just hit 25,000 organic followers on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is where I drop a lot of street smart entrepreneurial content. IG is my straight loan officer tactics. A lot of specificity. I hate going to events and it's like a sage on stage. I'm the guy that's the guide by your side in the trenches, telling you nuts and bolts what to do, okay? So these are some of the people that have been really predominant in my life the last 12 months. Barry's definitely here as well. These are the people that endorse me, the people that have like mentored me, coached me. And so I got some, really good blessings in my career these last few stages. I've always had people in my life that I've sought out. That's my challenge for you guys is like, I seek out the Barry Habibs, the Rene Rodriguez's, and I'm a rookie mindset guy every single day as I can learn from people. I hope to make that impact on you guys. So a high school dropout kid from a war-torn country, I co-founded and I'm a CEO of Go Coaching, which is the #1 modern loan advisor coaching company in the country. I'm the chief growth officer at Lower, and I give almost 2 hours a week to support Kristen and Dave Savage as a founder friend of FirstHome IQ. I give a lot of my time there. But it wasn't always that easy, right? So this is my results from 2012 to 2022. Okay, so you got a credible guy that's in the battlefield with you guys. So I started off from scratch in 2012, had a crazy run up the first 3 years, which was 97% purchase, all organic, to 50 mil. I got stuck at 48, 55, 58 mil for about 3 years, and I skyrocketed. I also led a branch of only 8 LOs, and we touched almost $1 billion year over year over year over year. Okay. And so God was calling me in 2022 that said, either I'm going to go do $1 billion as a producer, or I'm going to go coach. The best message I have for you today is find out what your calling is, because when I would look at my calendar, I would have 30 client appointments, but I started doing it in my sleep. But every coaching call I had for my branch and region, I would get so excited. And I said, you know what? I'm going to do something that I really find fulfilling, which is to impact other people. As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. I had all these people pour into me, and now I'm multiplying hundreds of people. 10 years ago, I was pale, broke, like barely sleeping. I was working 70 hours a week. I know a lot of you guys can relate to this, okay? And I was doing about $1 million a month in volume. Fast forward 10 years later, that's my wife. We're in Italy for a month. I didn't check one email, and I was doing about 15, 20 million in volume a month. It was crazy. And when I was in that moment, I got very emotional because I said, man, I think I can help a lot of people not take 10 years to do this. So I documented my entire 10 years. I would go in the lab and I would journal what I was experiencing. So I'm about to show you is an incredible visual of what I have observed most loan officers' careers go through. Level 0 is where we all start. We're in the basement for the most part. Fear-based mess, unpredictable. We don't have a team. Nobody cares about us. No time blocking. Barely any referral accounts. We think we got sales skills, but we really don't. We're not even generating more than 10 leads a month. We're barely cracking 6 figures, okay? Finally, we take the elevator. Okay, we're on the ground floor now, okay? I got a little bit of loans underneath me. I'm learning how to sell the basics. I have a little bit of operation structure. My day is always fighting fires. I'm losing sleep at night. I got really no team still. I don't know how to time block. I got a couple people, 3 people that kind of refer me, right? I'm starting to get on and meet some people. Now I'm generating some more leads. I'm about to crack 100,000. This level 2 is where 90% of loan officers get stuck in the country. This is where I got stuck, okay? I always cringe when I see this blue box on my monitor because I coach some of the best in the country, and I see a lot of the up-and-coming LOs stuck here. A little more proactive, they got a little more confidence, they have a little more discernment in how they go about their leads. So what does this mean? Level 0 is, if you can breathe and I think you have a job, I'm going to find a way to do your loan. Level 2 is, okay, I've seen this horror movie before. I don't think I can do your loan. It's not the right fit for me, and you're a little more discerning, okay? You might have a shared LOA, loan officer assistant. She probably has a bad attitude. She's probably being shared by 4 other LOs. She doesn't pick up the call. She's very grumpy. She's like a grizzly bear with clients. You don't have to find the right LOA. I know I'm speaking some of your guys' language, okay? You got some basic time blocking. You got some more referral accounts. You're starting to generate some more business, right? And you're cracking six figures now. This invisible line, okay? This invisible line in the middle of my screen, I want you to remember this. This is where about 7 to 10% of LOs in the country cross this line, okay? Now you have some leverage. You have some more predictable results. You can actually leave for 3 days with your family and your business will still operate without you, okay? You can expand selectively. What does this mean? Many of you connect with me on social. You know I'm a very outspoken guy, right? I think the world needs less bullshitters and like, cut it to me straight, right, guys? It's like, I need 10 realtors. I'm deciding if I'm going to do business with them. I'm eyeball to eyeball. I'm not selling from inferiority and I'm not selling from superiority. I'm going to decide whether or not I'm going to do business. So I expand selectively, right? Now you have a dedicated team. You have what's called a loan partner 1, loan partner 2. You're the doctor, loan partner 1's the receptionist, loan partner 2 is the nurse, right? You got a solid team now. You made some bad hires, now you got some good hires, right? You got full-time blocking, right? Like if anyone want to assassinate you, they know where you're at, okay? Because you are a structured person. You got more strong referral accounts. You're generating some good organic business. You're making some great money, $250,000 a year, okay? Level 4, in order to get to level 3, it's delegation skills. That is the hardest thing entrepreneurs have. And I want to be very clear. All of you are entrepreneurs. Matter of fact, I want you to write this down. Put your first name, last name, and put LLC after it. You are a walking business. Ain't nobody coming to save you. You follow me? You are what you put in is what you get. That's the reason why we came in this business, to have financial, time, and location freedom, especially post-pandemic. We can do it anywhere we need to, okay? So now you have to learn how to let go, how to have other people do your job is the hardest thing. Level 4 is where I see about 1 or 2% of LOs hang out. This is where you have a real business that can operate without you. Your business is love-based. What does love-based mean? If all of you can think about a quadrant, okay? You got a quadrant. Remember like Foursquare back in the day? In the upper right, you should write down love. In the bottom right, you should write down hate. Then on the left-hand side, it should be dislike, right? And like. So you got love, dislike, like, dislike, and hate. I got to get a graphic for that one day. When you're love-based, you're doing all the things you wrote down you love to do in the upper right quadrant. And you've delegated everything else that you dislike and hate. So what does that mean? I hate email. I hate pipeline management. I hate structuring loans. It's not my happy place. So you learn how to delegate that, and you're in a developed team that you only do the things that you love, okay? You have a team captain, which is the COO of your team. He or she can literally step in for you when needed, do the consultation, do the rate lock consultation, and you're making some good money. The last level is where you can multiply yourself. This is the box that I live in. And by the way, I didn't skip any of these boxes, and sometimes I retracted. I fall from level 3 to level 2. Business zigzags. It's never linear. You follow? But level 5 is when you can multiply yourself. You understand? You're abundance-based. I see some people out here, like, I know at the end of the day, they call themselves a coach, but I know they're not in the abundance stage because they get threatened by other coaches, right? That's the true challenge, is if you can praise your competition and you can uplift your competition. You follow me? If you see a realtor on social with another loan officer, you can celebrate that realtor by having a closing, even though if it doesn't feed your best interest. It is the ultimate high you can have in life, is to have abundance. And I'll tell you what, the crazy irony is you'll end up getting more when you are fully okay giving everything away. Okay. You have a full team. Now you can multiply other loan officers. Okay. You can bring them in and say, bud, I got you. I'm not looking at you as income. I'm going to make an impact on you, and then I'll get my income. This is when you really start multiplying. You're making 7 figures or more a year, and you're just happy, and your family's happy. This is the journey. So I implore you guys to take a picture of this. I always share this because I want more and more people to have a visual to their vision. You follow? Now, this is when you really start scaling, okay? I've observed as a top producer, and I observe other top producers, these are the 7 habits that they all live in. Number 1, the modern loan advisor, which I'm going to really break down for you guys today. I'm about to give you guys the goods, okay? Business media, not social media. They have really gotten good in terms of creating good contextual content, moving them to appointments, and making money. Voice-to-voice power hour themes, one-on-ones with referral partners. Like just now I had Go Coaching, as I'm the CEO. We're touching 600 members, right? Every month on a Tuesday, I do a role-playing scripting session. If you're in Go, give me a shout out, drop the letters Go in the chat. But we did a lot of role-playing, how to role-play and close and negotiate and discover with referral partners. You got to get really good there. Zoom and phone point-of-sale consultations. That POS doesn't mean piece of shit. It means point of sale. I had someone ask me the other day. So point of sale, what's a point of sale? Your initial loan consultation, your rate lock consultation, your 7-day post-closing consultation after clients close, and your annual mortgage review consultations. These are the 4 major point of sales that you'll have in your business. You get really dialed in. One-to-many events, both online and offline. Like we're about to roll out this crazy program at Go. We've been piloting it, how I'm getting hundreds of realtors on webinars like this, hundreds of first-time home sellers, hundreds of first-time home buyers, right? That's a one-to-many event. Your team meetings. In order to scale, your team is going to rise up to your level of your training. You follow? So you got to get traction with them, training them every single week, and having pipeline meetings and empowering them to almost become like you when you're not around. Lastly, which I want to make sure everybody is clear, I'm not biased in this statement. I'm too at a level right now where I don't need to be biased, right? It's just what it is. Success loves speed. Successful people write checks for speed. A lot of us on this call go to college. We get this 4-year degree. It's hanging so proudly on the wall. Ain't nobody on this call that got a degree in being a loan officer. Nobody. You know it. I know it. Okay. But yet we don't want to invest $500, $1,000 in our career degree. Real school starts after school ends. Don't ever forget that. You follow me? This is a fastest way that you can make a lot of money is by skilling up and leveling up. And I'm a perfect walking testimony to it. I'm not supposed to be here, but I find people, I'm like, you're more successful. How much do you want? I'm investing in my career degree. Okay. So I want you guys to remember those are the seven top habits of top producers, modern loan advisors. Okay. So modern loan advisor, this concentric circle, you got the offline traditional approach, voice to voices, break breads, face to faces, right? With the online digital approach, one-to-many webinars. And what I'm about to show you is my USS, Unique Selling System, which is the TCT model. You mix both these, you are going to be lethal the next 3 to 5 years. So what's the offline traditional approach, right? You go to charity fundraising, you go to your local alumni chapter. Now you can make some money on that college degree, right? By networking with some of the people that can do loans with you. You join the Chamber of Commerce. You have some shared hobbies. You go after HR departments for, corporate affinity accounts, home builders, mastermind events. This stuff will never, ever go out of style. You understand? This stuff will never go out of style. The online modern approach, and guys, I have to be 101 here because I can teach a course on this now for almost 6 to 7 hours on the prolific way to be online. But I got to give you some of you guys mashed potatoes because you got baby teeth. You can't handle the steak just yet, but hey, I'm going to give you guys some nourishment today. You understand? So I'm going to break this down. I've invested hundreds of thousands of dollars, I would say thousands of hours now in dollars in learning this and mastering this, right? It's the traffic to transaction online model, okay? So I'm going to come back to this here in about a few minutes and really break this down. This is the online modern approach, and I'm telling you, it's the cheat code. It's the absolute cheat code right now. So all of you moving forward, you will never call social media again. You will call it business media. You understand? I'm from Chicago, so you know I gotta talk in hustler language, right? It's business media. You will never call a past client ever again. You will call them a current client. Okay? It's all about reframing. You follow? Every client you got in your database, they ain't gonna retire in that home. There's a 90% chance that 99 to 100% of your database is going to churn. So you got to look at them as, this is a current client of mine. They ain't a past client, this is a current client, because now you'll put your hunter hat on. You understand? So when you approach it as business media, you won't waste your time on it, because we're not in high school anymore. You follow me? You'll know how to treat this as your marketing platform. Okay, guys? Now, so what's the main differences between a traditional and modern loan officer? Traditional loan officer thinks the company is bigger than their brand. They're so confused. Okay. A modern loan officer understands that people buy me, then the company. The traditional loan officer, known, liked, and trusted, right? Stuck in the 80s. The modern loan officer is like, nah, dude, I can be seen before and after I'm known, liked, and trusted. You understand? The traditional loan officer thinks all their business has to come from real estate agents. The modern loan officer understands, like, I can go get the consumer first to also manage my business directly to the realtor. Licensing, COVID was one of the best things that ever happened in our business. They're minimal states. Modern, you could be multiple, okay? Operations, traditional loan officer has back-end heavy. That's another thing that's so broken in our business. These mortgage company owners, it's like they give you all this processing team. Dude, I don't need all that processing team. I'm going to go get good referral partners. I'm going to structure my tunnel through the right way. Give me some badass assistants on the front that are licensed. They're licensed processors with a personality, and they can structure my loans. And then when the loan goes under contract, it's going to fly through underwriting. Let's put that weight on the front end. I don't want to move pianos and microphones. I want to show up and sing. So get me my people on the front end. You understand? Tech stack. The traditional custody loan officer is using their LOS as their CRM and presenting in spreadsheets. Those days are gone. The demographic doesn't want to learn that way. There's a lot of power in visual selling. You understand? So this is how the modern loan advisor is defined. An MLO is a mortgage loan officer. An MLA is seen before and after being known, liked, and trusted. So being seen is marketing and branding. Your branding shows up before you do. Follow? Being known, liked, and trusted is how great of a salesperson you are. And by the way, I hope you guys are taking tons of notes. You write down the word loan officer and scratch it out. Okay? And underneath it, write down people officer. Okay? You are all people officers. Like, the more people you know, the more people you recruit into your brand, the more loans you get. More people, more loans. You don't get more like loans by knowing more people. You got to get out there and be a master recruiter of people, where people are like, dang, I see you everywhere. Man, I know you now. I actually like you. I trust you enough to refer you business. Great salespeople know how to discover, negotiate, and close, right? You can do all that while you run a business for short periods of time that can operate without you, while making money and using a modern tech stack. You are a modern loan advisor. Barry, you want
By the way, I just got to jump in here on the modern tech stack, because that's exactly what we do. Instead of the spreadsheets, all the tools we have exactly exemplify that. So love where you're going.
Yeah, and I endorse MBS Highway. I use their tools. I'm going to literally show you guys. I want you guys to all feel that that's the Barry Habib commercial writer. You saw he just inserted himself and put the commercial. I love it, baby. Let's go. So look it. I want you guys to all feel like you guys are sitting at my desk, because I'm going to share my screen and show you how I use MBS Highway to go from news to leads. You follow me? So this way you guys can consume and create in a very powerful way through Barry's platform at MBS Highway, okay? So this is how I want you guys to think about this, right? Marketing is being seen before being known, liked, and trusted. Sales is being a great discoverer, negotiator, and closer. Operations is building a consistent, repeatable process that can hum without me. Finance is how do I defend and deploy my dollars wisely. The higher the pillars means you have great leadership. Everybody talks about leadership. Leadership is how you lead yourself. Leadership is how much do you invest in your career? How focused are you? Are you willing to do the hard things? Are you willing to invest in these areas? Okay. Accountability, guys, is where the magic happens. That's what we preach at Go. I don't believe in motivation, no matter how crazy that sounds. Okay. Motivation without education is just discouragement. You can't motivate people without educating them first. Education without accountability is disappointment. You can't educate someone, tell them to go do it, and not hold them accountable to it. Okay, so having people around you, accountable buddies and coaches around you that are doing the work, equip you, empower you, and hold you to the fire to what you committed to do, you will change the lives of everyone around you. Your family will see a different version of you. You understand? So this is the perfect house that I always talk about, okay? So personal brand over company brand. I want you guys to take the power. The power is back with us now. You understand? 84% of millennials, they don't even trust advertising, nor do they don't like it, nor do they trust it. They want to deal with the person directly, okay? So this is a very powerful stat. Look at the impact social media is making. Now remember, I use social media here just in context, but we call it business media, right? This number, it's like the national debt like clock in New York City, wherever it's at. Every minute it's like ticking up. Dude, every day people are coming on here. Every single day. This is incredibly powerful for you guys as loan officers, because your new CRM is your social media. That's your new CRM. That's how you retain and manage your clients. So how do we go from likes to more likes to dollars? Okay. So it's called the TCT, social selling system. Okay. This is my secret sauce. You understand? So look at traffic. Step number one is how do you drive eyeballs to your optimized profile by engaging on other people's content. Okay. So I'm gonna dig into this. I'm gonna give you a little overview. I'm gonna dig into each box. Okay. Content. How do you create contextual content to build your authority and brand? Okay. 3 is conversation. How do you engage people that visit your profile, visit your business media, both publicly and privately, right? Publicly is in the public comment section. Privately is in the DMs, right? How are you more like strategic around that, as we're going to talk about? How do you close those conversations for a one-on-one appointment, right? And execute a professional one-step close process, okay? Lastly is, how do you get transactions from that? You receive leads, you close deals, you maintain presence, okay? This is the best way to think about this process. Traffic, content, conversation, close, transaction, okay? You can do it all from the comfort of your own home, okay? Not getting in the car in those wintry Chicago like days, right? Getting in front of an agent, it's like you don't need to make it that hard anymore. Remember, I'm cut from the gutter, man. I was cold calling people at public records, one of the best telemarketers in the country. So now let's talk about how do you optimize your profile first. Nick is one of our best students at Go, one of the top loan officers in Columbus. Okay, we just do a big event for him. He'll be #1 in Columbus in 2 years. Like I said, I got my fingerprints on you. But let's see. Watch where this goes. Look at his banner. Okay, right. This is his entire profile. Okay, so what you'll find is his banner. If you come on here as a real estate agent or a home buyer or one of his past clients, he's professional, right? You know which mortgage company he's at. It's not like a NASCAR where he's got his mortgage company all over. It's in the corner. Okay. It's obnoxious. It would be obnoxious if it was everywhere else. He's approachable. He's not stuffy, great smile, approachable, helping home buyers make wise financial moves. It's business media. He's using it properly. He doesn't care about dopamine. He cares about dollars. You follow? He doesn't care about like what his high school friends think of his Facebook. He's here to make money and impact people. The next thing is his profile pic. You can see his face. He's a girl dad, 3 beautiful girls. His wife is amazing, right? You can tell he's a family man, well-rounded. He doesn't have a picture here of him skydiving in Dubai, right? Or with his shirt off doing a kickstand with his bros, right? He doesn't have that. It's professional. You follow? Next thing is his tagline. He's a mortgage pro, financer of dreams. Check this out. Helping realtors save time and make more money, okay? Very simple who he serves. And then you got his content, okay? This is mine. You guys can get your banner on Canva. It's super cheap, Facebook banner. But you know very quickly, a lot of you guys are connected with me on Facebook. If not, holler at me, right? Serving home buyers, empowering realtors, coaching other lenders do the same, right? You see me, authority picture. I got my smile. I'm approachable. I'm professional. Got the Go logo here. It's very simple, right? I'm meta verified. All of you should go and get this right off the bat. Google it, FIO it, figure it out. It's 15 bucks a month. This is an authority statement, number one. When people think this, they think you're Justin Bieber, but it only costs 15 bucks now to get it, right? You're a celebrity, right? That's an authority statement. And there's a lot of benefits with this blue check mark. It'll protect your account, and your comments in high engaging groups will go right to the top, okay? I got my profile pic, right? My wife and I'm happily married, right? So it's like she's important to me. It shows I'm approachable. Let me go back. Back. Okay, let's go back. Just bear with me. All right, I barely graduated high school. Okay, so bear with me. All right, now look at helping the modern loan officer 2x in 6 months. And I like to talk a little smack. You know, my free content is better than paid coaching. That's just my style. You get it very clear how I am, right? So a lot of my students, I'll tell them, hey, let's build your tagline. Okay, so how do you build a tagline? Definitely take a picture of this. I think the MBS crew will get the recording out, right? But tell people who you are. I help avatar achieve/do positive verb without fears, concern, etc. so they can outcome. This is the perfect tagline that you can put across all your social. It's very clear what you do, okay? I educate first-time home buyers without the confusion so they can make informed decisions about home ownership. I help veterans own a piece of the land they fought for so they can build long-term wealth. That's powerful. I help loan officers double their organic lead count in 6 months, all while reducing hours. Like, you guys can come up with this. You understand? And I'm going to show you how to use ChatGPT to help it be like your second brain. But that's how you create a tagline. So when people come to your Facebook, they're very clear what you do. And the people coming to your Facebook is your target avatar, right? Of people you want to make money with. So this is the funnel that everyone goes through. They find you, they visit your profile, they look at your banner, headshot, bio, all within 5 seconds. They scroll down and look at about 5 pieces of your content, and they'll either follow you, connect with you, or add friend you. This is exactly how it's been proven. Then they get addicted to your content every day, and they end up buying from you, okay? But what starts this is the TCT model. Your new business card is your business media, okay? So how do you start to create traffic back? Remember I talked about you got to have an optimized profile first. You got to set the table. Well, what happens, guys, is you'll go into the people. Guys, I have IG. I have like I have all. I'm just going to show you guys Facebook today for a spirit of time, okay? I'm going to give you the milk, but I can't give you the whole cow. You understand me? But you'll get your calcium today. So look at when you go to people, you'll start to search realtors locally that are in your market. You'll follow them or add them as a friend. You start prospecting them, okay? Second, you can start finding pages where a lot of realtors hang out. Like NAR has 881,000 followers. They posted 10 times in the last 2 weeks. Realtor.com, 1.6 million followers, 10 plus posts in the last 2 weeks. Listen, if you wanted to sell umbrellas, you're going to move to Seattle, Washington. You follow me? If you want to sell palm trees, you're moving to Miami. You understand? If you want to hang out with realtors, go where they're all hanging out. Okay? That's where you go. Okay, guys? Now, number 2 is groups. This is where I crush it. Find out all the realtor groups that are near you. So some of you guys know my story. I'm a Chicago kid. I wasn't born here, but I grew up in Chicago. I just moved to Miami, right? And so like I'm doing my thing out here. And so I basically am the product. I'm literally doing it every day. And I laugh at my desk how easy it is, how I'm getting hundreds of realtors in my web. I'm joining as many of the Florida realtor associations that allow me in, because some of them, don't allow loan officers, but a lot of them, you'd be surprised. And so I look at the ones that have the highest engagement. Where's the highest members and where do they have the most posts? 10 plus posts a day, right? You can see Justin's in here doing this thing. You can see I'm a member in here. Justin's in here. Justin's in here. Justin's in here. That's my dog. That's my co-partner, right, at Go Coaching. We finished his goal setting. The man is about to hit 250 million production next year, 40 transactions a month. He's here. We don't walk the talk. We run that talk. You understand? We're going to show you guys how to run with us. This is the cheat code with business media. Okay. So CFA, what this stands for is comment for audience. So when you're engaging now, you have optimized your profile. You have gone now and connected with all your local real estate agents. You have joined these groups locally where a lot of real estate agents are. You have to start engaging wisely so it drives traffic back to your profile. How do you do that is every comment you leave should be thoughtful because you're really commenting for the audience. So when you see these realtors post things, and guys, I got to be honest with you. I came in hot today. I was trying to find one of my most recent groups that I was in that I can snip in and show you how I got 50 comments under one realtor's question. But you guys already got the drift. You hang out in these places every morning and you leave gems. You might find me in MBS Highway. You might find me in some of these other loan officer groups where I'm just dropping knowledge for people. So they see my name, my blue check mark. They're like, damn, that was really thoughtful. What do they do? Click my profile, come back to mine. Click my name, come back to my profile, see my banner, headshot, tagline, content. Damn, this guy's legit. And then I got them in my web. Okay. So that's how I want you to think about that. That's traffic. Okay. Y'all with me so far? Can you drop me how I'm doing so far for you guys in the chat? Am I killing it for you guys? Am I going too slow? Am I going too fast? Give me a little bit of feedback. Okay. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Thank you. Gotta make sure I'm giving you guys the goods, All right. So content, you understand? Contextual content to build your authority and brand. This is, guys, where I'm going to invest most of the remaining time here together. Okay. So how do we create this content? Okay. So there are short form content, long form content. Short form content is IG, Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. This is where people get to kind of know you, right? See you and know you. Long form content is where they really start to trust you. Guys, this part here, I don't want you to get overwhelmed, okay? I have this saying, when you're done hanging out with me, you're going to be excited and exhausted, right? But you should be around people that really, really get you thinking and get you excited. So don't get overwhelmed here. Long form content is, so you got YouTube shorts and you got YouTube long form. You got your podcast is an excellent way, right, to build long form content. Newsletters, which I hope I can come back one day and show you guys how to build a dynamic newsletter. We're doing that at Go. And then you got how-to guides, right? So people will start to see you across social. They'll start to know you through your short form, and then they start to really trust you when they're in your long form. I'm going to show you guys the 3 ways that you guys have to start thinking about content. Educate, empower, and empathize, okay? You create content to serve other people. Always create content for an audience of one. How can this impact somebody else and not self-fulfill me, okay? Number 1 is educate. People have to think, does this person teach me, right? So what are some examples? These are some of my content, right? Top 5 benefits of owning a property, investment property, okay? So boom, loan officer compensation laws. I'm educating LOs. When will the Federal Reserve cut rates? This is from MBS Highway, right? I'm educating people, my audience of realtors, loan officers, homeowners. This is educational content. So it's not rocket science to create, okay? I'm going to show you how to create it. Empower people. People got to think when they're around you, man, this person inspires me. He's got good vibes, man, right? Like, why I love DJ Khaled, no matter how goofy he is, he's just makes me happy. He's like a walking vitamin pill. He's just got good vibes, man. When I'm around him, I'm like, this guy's just good vibes, right? You got to give good people inspiration that they can buy a home, you understand? Or they can go out and do something. People love to be around people that inspire them. So what are some examples there, right? This is Tommy who runs Go Agent. This is Justin, my co-partner, right? He's inspiring people. This was a huge aha moment for me. Once I realized it wasn't 100% true, it changed my life. No one's coming to tap you on the shoulder and say, it's your time. Look at the engagement. Right? I talked about some miserable millionaires. I'm not going to tell about who I'm talking about here, but you can at least resonated with people. Yo, be courageous, be brave, right? You don't have to talk about mortgages all the time. Sprinkle it in. Business 3 to 4 times a week. Personal 2 to 3 times a week, right? Doesn't have to always be mortgage, 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 mortgage. So Your inspiration stuff can be mortgage, how you can buy a home, right? But you can always talk about some of your life experiences. You guys are more than just mortgage people. Empathize, right? This person understands me. Here's the 7 habits of a modern top producer. Here's how you hustle, suffer, win together. How you prepare shows how you care. All the leading ladies in Go Coaching, like, they empathize with me of what I'm going through, right? So I have a lot of home buyer content. I have a lot of realtor content. I just wanted to whip you guys something around. Here's how you can also inspire people, okay? So remember the 3 E's. Now, guys, I'm going to give you something here that people are investing thousands of dollars for, okay? I want you guys to scan this QR code because A, I'm doing this because this is how my parents raised me, to be a giver, and that's who I am genuinely. B, I respect Barry so much. When he gave me this opportunity, I want to go down as one of the greatest guests he's ever had. So I want to make sure, like, I stayed up late to prepare this as much as I could. Like, I want you guys to have this, okay? This is going to be an absolute game changer for you, okay? Now, when you register for this, you'll sign up for the AI chat prompts from Mo Isma, my co-founder at Go Creative, which is an internal content marketing team that we have at Go, the only loan officer coaching community in the country that has it in-house, right? I'm going to show you guys how to use it because once you register, you'll get that email typically within 10 or 15 minutes. But I think there's almost 1,000 people on this call, so it might take a couple days now. I hope you guys don't break the internet like Kim Kardashian, you know what I'm saying? But you guys will get it in the next couple of days. But I'm going to show you guys how to actually use this, okay? So you guys ready to see this, right? How to create this content, right? So let me show you guys, okay? So when you log in to MBS Highway, okay? When you log into MBS Highway, in the upper right is an absolute gem that I think people are just not using. And this is crazy that MBS provides this. Like, Barry, I got to give you, Dan, Megan, the whole team a shout out because it's like, I really hope people are watching this and start using this because it's like, it's like, dude, there's like gold in front of people and they don't even know it's there, I think. So I'm going to show them how to maximize it. So do you want to add something to that?
No, I'm just on standby for you, brother. I'm just listening and enjoying you go.
All right, good stuff, man. So check this out. You guys will get this email to you, right? When you register for it, okay? You will get the prompts, right? So you can come in here and download it, right? It's, hey, Amir, as promised, here's this. So you'll download this. When you download it, it's going to be basically this playbook right here, okay? And whenever I do a screen share, it takes a second for it to come up. It's going to be basically this, okay? Now follow me on this. Like we did this at Renee's mastermind, Renee Rodriguez's, and like people went crazy over this thing. Okay. And I use this every day. So you guys will get this email to you. You save it on your desktop. Okay. When you come into MBS Highway on top, there's a section called Social Studio or Social Share, excuse me. Right. I'm going to just show you guys like just a sliver because I can go on and on how I geek out over this stuff. Right. You go to Social Studio. Right? And you're going to get every day scripts, almost every month, excuse me, and sometimes every other week. Amazing, what's called just-in-time content. So you click this and you press next. And here's the actual teleprompter script. But you want to create your own personality and you want to put your own voice on this, right? You don't want to be like a robot. Oh, this is what they want me to do. I'm going to repeat it. No, you got to put your own little spin on it. So this is what you guys do. You open up ChatGPT, okay? If you haven't heard of ChatGPT, you're under a rock. I need you to crawl out of it, okay? So ChatGPT is AI. You're going to download it, okay? And you're going to use what's called ChatGPT 4. It's not even that expensive, guys. It's like pennies, okay? This is like my best friend, this thing. I use it every day, okay? So you come into ChatGPT, right? And you open this document I gave you guys, okay? Let's open this up. First thing you're going to do is you're its boss. You're going to take this, you're going to copy and paste it, okay? You're going to take it, copy and paste it, just like this, and you're going to come in and you're going to basically paste, and you're going to say insert profession. I have my realtors do this. So just replace this and say residential loan officer, okay? And you got to worry about the grammar and all that. This thing is so smart, okay? So what does it say? GPT, you are a seasoned social media marketer with 20 years of experience. Check this out, guys. I'm about to blow your mind. You have been tasked with the assignment of growing my social media presence online, I am a residential loan officer who needs to create online content across social media to grow my brand on Instagram and YouTube. You could put Facebook, LinkedIn, whatever. So I can grow followers and eventually generate leads. You will serve as my social media manager and content marketer. You will help come up with content ideas, topics, and write content on my behalf to achieve this goal. Do you understand this assignment? Answer me back succinctly. You come over here, you copy and paste it, press enter. Okay, cannot parse your authentication token. Let's start. I already did this for you guys, so look what happens. It comes back and says, yes, I understand the assignment. You see, I'm glad I had a safety net to already do this in case there was a glitch, right? So I just need to close out and close back in. But literally I type this and it says, yes, I understand the assignment. Okay, y'all with me so far? Get this prompt, copy and paste it, come back here. You take MBS's script, okay? And you have to always give credit because I always put in my post source MBS Highway, right? So you copy that and then you basically dump it in here. This is exactly what the script is. I copied and pasted it right here, okay? Then I came back to my prompt, okay? Give me 1 second. Came back to my prompt. Is it here already? Here it is. Okay. I came back to my prompt. 1 second. And I basically took, okay, the next part, right? I'm just like skipping through, which is take this script, okay? Take this script, and I want you using the information above from the video summary above, write a script for an educational and informative 1-minute video. Keep in mind that this video is going to be read out loud and not shown on screen. And I want you to follow this format. I want you to put a hook, an open loop teaser, discuss the problem, give my audience a solution, how they can apply that solution, and a call to action in 120 words. So I came in here and I put that in here. Here's the script. I wrote it back. I said, I want you to give it to me hook. So then you guys take this and you take your phone out and you say, hey, ever wonder why your dream home still feels out of reach? Stick around. I'm going to show you exactly how the tide can turn in your favor. Without a shift, high mortgage rates can make home buying a distant dream. But here's the scoop. Mortgage rates are on a downhill slide from a steep 8%, all thanks to the potential Fed Reserve moves. With inflation cooling and rate cuts on the horizon, possibly May 1st, a window of opportunity is cracking open. Imagine locking a lower rate, making that dream home yours, and possibly even seeing its value climb. Are you ready to make the move? Let's chat about how you can benefit from the current mortgage trends. Your key to homeownership is right around the corner.
Yeah, this is a wonderful, wonderful example on how to maximize the incredible power of AI. But listen, the great thing about it is you're feeding it the right content. You know, it's taking our social studio script and it's pumping it in there and turning it into something that you can really use as powerful content to educate. I mean, I just love the format of this. This is, first of all, Amir, this is brilliant. You and Mo have come up with such a wonderful, easy way. And on behalf of all of the MBS Highway family, we thank you for sharing this and making this available for everybody as an amazing cheat sheet. So thank you.
Man, it's my pleasure. And guys, I'm telling you, when you guys get this cheat sheet, it's there's so much more in it. So what do? I take that cheat sheet, I dump it in, I go to MBS, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what Barry just said. And guys, I haven't even shown you, like if I ever come back, like I'll show you guys how to take Barry's video, dump the link in ChatGPT and say, take what Barry Habib said, refine it down to 100 words, create me hops, hook, opportunity, problem, solution. It transcribes it all, tells you what to say, and you record that in a video. And you have content every single day for the rest of your career, guys. Okay? Do you want me to talk about anything else as far as that, Barry?
I think that what you've done here is fantastic. Now, listen, we just have a little bit of time left, and I know you'll be willing to stay if people want to stay, and I think that they do. But a lot of people are asking, how do they get closer to you, Amir? How do they get part of your how do we get more Amir? Because what you've given here is an amazing just sample, but it's so much deeper. And I've seen what people have done who have been working with you. So please share with everybody how they can engage further.
Yes. So guys, HOPS is hook, opportunity, problem, solution. Yeah, way to go, Maverick. Great name, by the way. So guys, conversation, right? How do you slide them into the DMs? I'm going to fly through this, Barry, right? So guys, take a picture of this. I have gotten my foot in the door with so many people following this framework, how to go in someone's DM. I think I even used it on Barry on Facebook or Instagram, right? Barry, your content is great, amazing. I really appreciated that X piece of content, and this is what I took away from it. I wanted to say hi, introduce myself. I hope to see you soon. Follow this. Get to the point, bullet point, affirm people, be genuine, okay? This is how I slide into hundreds of realtors' DMs. Guys, I have almost 3,000 realtors following me, okay? And I get to pick who I want to work with. You understand? Now, how do you basically close them? After they've seen you engage their content, they've seen your consistency, because consistency is your character. Like, that guy's a professional, man, right? This is how you ask for the one-on-one appointment. This is the scripting framework. Larry, we should jump on a Zoom call together to further connect, man. I love to share with you some of the tactics I'm deploying to help my other agents make more money in this market. Can we schedule some time to connect? Would 30 minutes be crazy? 80% of them, after they've seen you and seen your stature on social, will meet with you. And this is all from the comfort of your home in your Gucci flip-flops. You understand? So I did this with financial planners on LinkedIn. I'm getting financial planner galore on LinkedIn. They come and see my banner. They see my tagline, right? Hey, Evan, I love your financial planning playbook. It's so rare to find approachable financial advisors on social like you. I have a large active database of transacted homeowners across the country that I have influence over. Are you taking on new referrals? Can we schedule a Zoom? Look what he wrote. I'd love to connect with you in general. It's nice to go out beyond the content section. I already Zoom with him. I've already gotten 2 referrals, and he's in New Jersey. Okay? I'm coming in people in Barry's Hood in Jersey, and this guy's sending me business. I've never met him, all through the power of my fingers. Okay, guys? Chris Bushnell, he just set 7 appointments with realtors. Y'all might know my boy Cap Diggity, top coach at Go. He's killing it in this TCT system. Okay, guys? You follow this system, you guys will be able to get transactions, get the content, make it contextual, what I showed you, engage it. Don't post and ghost. Connect with people in the DMs, convert them into loyal fans. Guys, Barry talks about it all the time. 40% of LOs are actively leaving. Every 3 seconds, a realtor is leaving. Companies are consolidating. Quitters create space for earners. We are the earners. We are here to dominate, okay? The opportunities that Barry always talks about, this is where millennials are at. They want to buy homes. They're online. This is all MBS stuff. 45% of renters that in the next 12 months, they want to buy. As soon as these rates hit 5.5, it's going to be gangbusters. What we do this year is going to allow us to thrive in the next few years. Your revenue is made in up markets. Your reputation is made in down markets. This is the time where you guys get mind share and market share. Get mind share through business media and go get that market share, okay? So guys, Go Coaching, okay? We have this all in-house. These are the people we support. Look at the engagement that we get from, this is like not even 5 to 10% of the people that are in our community, where we guide them on how to blow up their IG and their YouTube and their LinkedIn and their Facebook, right? I want you guys a part of the community, and Barry's giving me the blessing to explain to you guys like who we are, right? I want you guys to scan this code, okay? I have a former relationship with Barry. I fully use MBS. He and I are very synergetic. His son walks the talk. He's got 60,000 organic followers on IG. Like, we subscribe to the same principles. I got to be honest, okay? Like, we are not taking everybody, because I want to go really deep with the community we have. But if you're willing to invest in yourself and you feel like today you got the goods, just imagine what it's like in the community. And here's the last thing I'll leave you with, okay? The most successful people that I've seen, they don't overthink this. They scan the QR code. They schedule a call with one of our lead strategists. We discover your business and figure out if you're a good fit, which sub-community to put you in. And I will tell you, you guys will see massive results in 6 months. It's very hard to find modern loan advisors doing the volume that we're doing that are running the walk with modern content marketing and monetizing it. A true content to calendar to commerce timeline. Only a few are doing it all the way through. And we got your guys' back. The time is now. get into our community, because what you guys do this year is going to set you up for massive success in these next few years. So Barry, thank you.
My friend, thank you. Amir, that was some amazing teaching, some amazing coaching. I love what you've shared. We are big supporters and believers in you. That's why we had you come here. As you know, Amir, it's been a long time that we are very selective of who we bring onto our community. We try to keep it extremely selective because we are very protective of our family of subscribers. And you did me proud, brother. You did me proud. You definitely you definitely did right by everybody. So God bless you and thank you. And for all of you guys that are with us here, listen, I know it's not the easiest time. I think Amir can help you make it easier. He definitely gave you some stuff today. I hope that you consider his wonderful proposal because I think it'll be worthwhile. And let me just give you some good thoughts here because we do see interest rates improving our way. We see real estate transactions improving. There's a lot of good news on the horizon. I mean, a lot of good news on the horizon. You made it through the tough part. So just hang in there, team. Okay, we're sending you lots of love. Megan, you want to send any closing words here? And by the way, our whole team, I got to tell you, it's like we are so committed every day to trying to bring you guys value. We really do. I'm so glad, Amir, you showed how we could do it. You guys have no idea. It's like giving birth every morning to do the update to try and give you guys value every day. So you don't know how tough it is. Trust me when I tell you. But there is a group of us. There's like 10 of us that put that together every morning, and we start at 6 a.m. We work our hearts out to try and give you value every single day. And I'm so proud of you, Amir, that you could take that and you can make it into something even bigger.
Yes. I want to say thank you. And one, I think you should come out with a book of just one-liners. I would definitely buy that book. Many of you have been asking some questions that I've been avoiding until the end strategically. Yes, you will get the recording. We will post it up on our YouTube channel. You will also get it sent to your email that you use to register for this webinar. Second, many of you have been
Wait, 1 second, Megan, 1 second. Some coaching here. You should all remember that, what Megan just said strategically. When you're doing a Zoom, people are asking if it's recorded. Don't tell them till the end if you're recording it because you don't want them to miss out on anything. You don't have to just check out, go take their phone call. Okay. There you go. Sorry.
Yes. Secondly, while we have the QR code up here for a strategic coaching session to get you guys placed correctly, yes, you can scan that. Many of you have been asking for the AI prompt. I'm going to go ahead and put that link in the chat box right now so that you have that as well.
Yeah, but
and
grab it quick when you put it in the chat because when we hang up here, that's going to be gone.
Because you guys are so active in that chat, it just goes away.
Yeah, good. And I'm seeing a lot of people say they already booked their call. So can I just tell you guys something funny? So listen, I'm so freaking protective of you guys. Amir, you could tell them about the voicemail I left you yesterday that I needed you to really get totally serious, totally make sure. Because I don't fuck around. I just. So I'm like that with everybody. I am very protective of this group. I want to make sure that they get value, and you delivered. You totally delivered.
Thank you. No, Barry, it's funny. You just call me. That's why I call you Uncle Barry. You're like the uncle. You voice to me. I'm like, oh my gosh. And you're like, this is what I need. You better. I'm like, okay. Let me go back. I looked at my PowerPoint one more time. I'm like, okay, I can do better here. I can do better here. But listen, you'll love this one-liner, Megan. It's none the one for the box, but I've learned, man, winners, they love pressure. Losers just want praise. And so when Barry you bring the pressure on me, that's how I stand out.
And it's only because I love you and I want us to make sure we deliver 100. I want it to be great. That's all. It's I don't ask any more of you than I ask of myself. That's why I love working with you, Amir, because you and I are cut from the same cloth, as is Roel and Megan and our whole team, Diana, Dan, Jay, the whole team here.
Barry, I do want to just give you your flowers in front of everybody, man. Like, I'm definitely not an ass kisser, dude. Like, my story. Like, I'm a street kid. Like, I don't like
me.
Okay, yeah, like you. Like every time I reach out to you, you never, even when I was like a nobody, like you never I never felt you talked down to me. Like, you always treated me with so much respect, and like I take that. I'm like, man, like, being shy is expensive. Like, I reached out. He was kind to me. He gave me advice. I said, what should I do here? hey, would you come out to my event? I know I'm a nobody, right? No one really knows me, but I'm having this event in Chicago. You're like, tell me a little about it. You're like, you know what? I like you. I'll come support you. And I'm like, I hope he shows up. You got there early. You stick around. Like, I just thank you, man. You know, like it just, you're a good dude, and your son's a good people. Your team's been really respectful. Like, nothing is worse than a successful person being an asshole. Like, you're cool, man. Just thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Big
Thank
heart.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
He's got a
Greg,
big heart. You all have a good heart.
I
Thank you,
see you on there.
everybody, for tuning in today.
Yeah. Megan, did you put that in there
Yes.
for everybody to grab?
I did. I'll post it in there one more time. That's the AI prompts.
Yeah, the AI prompts. You want to make sure you have that. I see it. I see it. It's on there in the chat, everybody. But please make sure you hit on that quick, because when we hang up, it's going to be, it goes away for everybody. So hit on that.
Yeah.
We'll give you 10 more seconds before we go. Boy, I see my buddy Matthew Schultz. I'm sending you lots of love, Matt. One of the greatest guys out there. So many friends. Greg Peckman, who I did share the stage with, another great dude. So many of you. I'm seeing all these names on there of all these people. I love you guys. I really do. God bless you, team. You guys have a wonderful day. Megan, you are amazing. So thank you. Thank you for everything you do.
If you didn't get this, just find me on social, Instagram, or just type in my first and last name, Facebook. Just DM me. Like, I got your back. We'll DM you guys back this AI prompt if you don't get it here. Like, I don't like. I want all you guys to have it if you want it. Okay.
Thanks, everybody. You guys be well.